Warning: contains somewhat mature content, including language, brief violence, and mild sexual themes, and may not be suitable for people under age 14.
What do we do now? I asked him. We can't just transfer to another school. They'll find us again. Rain nodded.
I know, said Rain. Cole, we're gonna have to get out of here completely.
I blinked. What? We'll never survive! I exclaimed. Rain pulled me into his arms, calming me down.
Shh, never say never,
he said.
We will survive. I'm gonna call my mom.
He took out his cell phone and dialed.
Mom? No, the police found us, and we had to run from them. Listen, me and Cole have to get out. We can't go back to school. Yes? Yes, I understand. Thanks.
He hung up and smiled.
She's gonna help us get out.
I smiled. There's no way I can ever repay her for everything she's doing, I said. We began walking back to the school.
When we turn 18, we can come back to see her and tell her how much we appreciate this, he said. And we'll find a way to repay her. I love my mother so much.
I smiled more. I love her as if she was my own mother as well, I said. We hopped the fence again and made it to the front of the school, seeing Victoria's car was already there. We got in and I saw a few suitcases in the back seat next to me. Rain blinked at them.
Mom, you already packed my stuff?
Victoria nodded. She looked like she had been crying. When I got home, I got a call from the police saying they were going to arrest both of you, so I packed everything in your room and put it in the car. I was already almost here when you called me, she explained. Rain sighed as Victoria started driving.
I would hug you right now, but I don't want to get in a car crash,
he said. Victoria laughed, then started sobbing. She drove us out of town, then kept driving for a long time. After an hour, Rain spoke again.
So where are you taking us?
I'm taking you as far away from our town as possible, she replied. I looked up a place with cheap apartments for rent and found this very nice place that accepts pets. I didn't have time to grab the cats, so I'll bring them to you later this week. I'm going to give you guys some money to start off, okay? Rain nodded, and I saw him tremble. He had probably started to cry as well. Then I thought of something. Vicky, I said. She looked in her mirror at me. Yes, dear, she said, sniffing. If you don't mind, I'd like you to keep 2 or even 3 of the kittens. Just please don't keep the one with the freckle on her nose. That's my Cherry. Victoria smiled and nodded. All right, Cole, if that's what you want, she said. I smiled at her. It was the most I could do for her at this point in time. We drove for another hour and a half and then finally arrived at a very peaceful-looking apartment complex. The 3 of us got out of the car, and Victoria hugged us both tightly at the same time. She dug in her wallet and gave Rain a bunch of money, then kissed his forehead. Take care of yourselves, she said, and don't get into any trouble, okay? Rain nodded, hugging her again. We got the suitcases out of the car, and Victoria waved to us, driving away. Rain and I went to the office to get our key, and he paid for our first month to stay in the apartment. We walked up some stairs and he unlocked the door, letting me in first. It was very clean, and very nice for how much it cost. After Rain closed the door, I sat on the floor and he sat next to me.
I never thought it would come to this,
he said to me. I put my face in my hands, and I felt him put his arm around me. I started sobbing. The stress of the day's events was overwhelming me. Rain tilted my chin up to look at him, and I could see how concerned he was.
Cole, it's all right, he said. We're together, and that's all that ever mattered in the first place.
I nodded. I just wish that it didn't have to be this way, I said. I wish my mother could have just accepted our relationship. Rain nodded, kissing me briefly. We will get through this, okay? He said, giving me a comforting smile. I smiled as well, nodding. Rain went over and grabbed his guitar from its case, and he sat back down next to me.
Want to hear your song now?
He asked. I pulled my knees up to my chest and nodded, watching him. Rain smiled and began playing a very soft, very soothing tune. I see you standing there alone. I see you staring at the ground. How much would it take me to show you it's okay to smile? Is there something more to you? Is there something I can't seem to get, and yet I know I can find it?
and yet I know that I can make you smile. Because every day you live in fear, fear of what is keeping you from trying to live your life. But I know the answer, I know what will free you. All I have to do is keep you alive. All I have to do is show you I love you. I never like to see you cry, I never like to see you hurt. What on earth can I do to make you smile? It's never something more or less than one person can't stop second guessing. And all it is, it's a little word that means the world. Because every day you live in fear, fear of what is keeping you from trying to live your life. But I know the answer, I know what will free you. All I have to do is keep you alive. All I have to do is show you I love you. Now I see you sitting there, now you're always by my side. Now it's everything just to keep you smiling. And everything I didn't know before, everything you couldn't tell me, is nothing more than something we can both share. Now you mean the world to me. Now you mean the world to me.
Rain finished the song, ending it with a pretty chord. He looked at me and smiled, but then blinked, seeing that I was crying. I smiled at him, wiping my eyes. "Rain," I said softly, I don't know what to say. I love you so much." Rain smiled and set his guitar down, pulling me into his arms.
"I love you more than anything in the world, Cole," he whispered, "and I will always be here to protect you, just as long as you keep smiling."
I hope you enjoyed listening to me read one of the best stories that I've ever written. I wrote it in my junior year of high school, and it was the first story that I had ever written that didn't have anything to do with horror or science fiction. It's purely romance. And to this day, even after my writing has gotten better and more complex, I am still in love with the story. This is Reitanna Seishin, and you will be hearing more from me later. Thank you. Have a good day.